morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all for the inaugural function of the UGC-sponsored Twin Conferences, the International Conference on the Global Leviathan, Managing Finance, Investment and Trade, and the National Conference on the Indian Corporate Conundrum, Panacea for the Menace, organized by PG and Research Department of Commerce and the Department of DBA and BCom Corporate Secretary. Merging the inaugural of both the conference is not just a marriage of convenience, it's a matter of rational thinking and pre-planned thoughts. Where
any business entity, whether it is a sole trader or partnership or corporate, whatever may be that, you see that every company they want to make profit maximization and achieve wealth maximization in the longer run for their shareholders and the owners. And those days you look at that, our
Sir, excuse me. Please join.
Now, the national conference proceedings will be released by our special guest, Mr. M. Setu, and the same will be received by Professor Alston Rosario, Dean of Commerce and Economics.
And a very famous round called the Doha round being commented on at the first panel itself. And we have also an IT attorney who will look into the intellectual property rights issues. International finance and legal issues is the theme of the first panel. International finance and legal issues. Father Principal already has hinted on the climate and the environment probably unfortunately focus too much on profits and so on. The cost of finance is something of concern for all of us. What is the interest rates for the capital which
my welcome address. I must say, welcome Mr. Setu. He has come from Coimbatore and he will be introduced rightly by the people before his speech.
In 2012 and 13, there has been a shift from financial assets to physical assets like real estates and gold. A recent study indicated by RBI reports that savers have difficulties in assessing institutions and with no instruments providing a positive real rate of return on
out of which 200 million jobs of people can be available only from India. 200 million people India கொடுக்க முடியும். Youth அங்கதான் available இருக்காங்க. Russia, Japan எல்லாம் negative. They don't have people. But in the 200 million people, unless you have skill, you cannot employ them. Narayanamurthy recently said 25 to 30% of the engineers coming out of India, they are only employable. So, skill development is a very, very important focus area. ISRAC, ISR is research and innovation. Our research focus is very poor. We spend less than 1% of our total national income for the research, whereas in advanced countries it is 4 to 5%. There is no real motivation for research. In India, out of 10,000 people, 1 fellow is doing research. Whereas in advanced countries like Japan, US, it will be 50 to 100 out of 10,000. Our India research MPhil, PhD. Take the Global Innovation Index. How innovative Indians are. Taking into consideration the human capital available for research, the science output, the creative output, the patents, registration, regulatory environment, is which Global Innovation Index. In that, we are ranking 66 out of 100.
Manager, Father Principal, vice principals, deans, HOD, coordinators, and professors and my dear.
கொடுப்பது குறை கொடாமலும் கொள்வது நிறை கொடாமலும். This is the principle on which our trade was conducted. You understand the meaning of it? When you give more. When you receive less. When you receive, it will affect you. When you give, it will benefit the other. That was the principle on which we had our business relationship in the past. But today we have forgotten. Today everybody is after profit. We are living in a world that has got wonderful technology, networking, lot of rules for business, for our financial relationship. But all that has been failing us miserably. We have not found out a success.